Come on, Kim. Get out. All right, it's day 2 of model prep. I'm so excited, and yesterday we had a great day, right, Kim?
We had an amazing day. We're ready.
Yes! Woo! All right, guys, you ready for day 2 of model prep? Woo! Hey, bestie, come on in. Today's a little bit more calm, and we have 2 more models to finish. Here's one of our finished models with the Phoenix Fire and Crimson Spell. They're getting their makeup put on, but we got a lot to do today, so get ready to join us.
You are now tuned into the sound of Guy Tang.
Wait for it. You ain't never seen nothing like this. Wait for it. Doing me, and you'll fucking like it. Doing me, and you'll fucking like it. You ain't never seen something wicked like this.
All right, so here's her model here, and we are gonna use Midnight Fantasy 5 on her. But first, I wanna highlight her and lift her using our Lift Me Up. And so we're gonna use the Rose Lift Me Up. I'm gonna do the standard lift and deposit because I don't need her to lift too much because we are gonna put red over her hair. So we're gonna do 10 grams of Magnum 8. Go ahead and pour 14 grams in. Yes, there you go, 14. 40 grams of 30 volume. Now, because we are doing the standard lift and deposit, the 30 volume is gonna be still very gentle. And then we're gonna whisk this right on up. There we go. I know you like protection. So a lot of this will be money piece. You'll see right here. I want all of this to really frame her face. If you take close notice here, her hair gets a little bit thinner down here. So there's not much going on. So sometimes I have to go a little bit further back just to get more hair so that money piece will pop a little bit more. So sometimes you have to do all back-to-back foils here just to get this piece to pop. I like to do diagonal forward placement. And what you'll see is I'm not gonna back home everything. I'm not gonna over highlight everything. I like a little spacing in between because it creates dimension. So for example here, this whole thing will not be highlighted. I will only do a slice that's diagonal, and I'm leaving this whole area out, and we're gonna back home right there. So we're pushing back all of the short pieces, keeping the length. And you'll see right through here, it's your comb, tuck that right on back behind the foil board. And you'll see how Lift Me Up is effortless. It just sinks right through the hair without effort. So you don't have to work that hard. That's the cool thing about Lift Me Up, right, Kim?
A little bit goes a long way.
You don't have to work hard at all. Okay, and then we're gonna have our friend put the foil overlay. So we're gonna go ahead and fold this one on up, because when you fold the foils up to the head, you're gonna have heat from the scalp, so it can lift a lot lighter. Now, if you're afraid of any leakage of the product, you can close the corner like so, and you can leave one open. You don't have to fold both. I find that if you fold both, what can happen is it's hard to pull the foil out. So you leave one side open, it gives space for oxidation and the product to breathe. And you see right here, I am having a 1-inch space. So we don't want everything to be too light. We have to keep the depth so there is dimension. So we're gonna take a diagonal slice up this way. Now I like to take a diagonal slice forward, like what you're seeing here, is because when it comes forward, you can see the striping, the definition more. If it's going this way, it looks more diffuse. So you don't want the diffusion if you want to see definition. Especially when the hair is inside underneath, definition gives you a little more strength in the highlight. Notice I am not applying the Lift Me Up on the foil, and I still have great penetration because the Lift Me Up product just penetrates through the hair. Look at that, it just sinks right in. And because I have the comb right up on the board, I get to penetrate, and look how this product just spreads. And I'm gonna fold this right on up. And what I like too, when I do the double fold, it creates an anchor so it doesn't slide. The most annoying thing is watching your foil slide when you did all that hard work. So folding the foil ensure you get to create a hook. So I have a gift for you in your salon to use. This is limited edition, okay? This is for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is from my first album, More to Me. So this is the back cover. So you get to use the foils. See that? The soft side. So now you get to overlay like this. But this is for you. And this is a whole box. And this is from Fraymar, so it's limited edition. So it's for you in your salon. I hope you like it.
Guy, there's a couple things I want to discuss tomorrow.
Yeah, what's up?
Do we need the 2 other models done tomorrow for the look and learn?
Yeah, we're gonna do midnight, the midnight models. We could bring them, right? So I'm wearing midnight.
Okay, but do we need them for tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. The first look and learn is the 2 shallow ash and a brown beige model, 5BB and the shallow ash model. I'm gonna get my hair colored. Almer's gonna get his hair colored. You get your hair colored on day 2 of the look and learn. And then we're gonna have this model there, and then the other Lift Me Up model that will also have midnight. Workshop day 1, both in Hanoi and both in Ho Chi Minh. They will be shallow ash, brown beige. We won't color their half till Hanoi. And then day 2, Lift Me Up. We're gonna bring the models. I'm gonna do her in Ho Chi Minh. Her hair is already done by the time we get to Hanoi. And then you will also model for us on stage because your hair will be done. So yeah, that'll be great.
Anything else?
I think it's great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Come on, come on. Liz, we appreciate you. I appreciate you. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come on, yo.
Thank you.
I love Vietnam and I love you. All right, so my next model here, you can see she has a regrowth situation. Her natural hair is like a level 1 black, and she has some lighter brown that's warmer through here. So I'm gonna lift her up using a Lift Me Up Bright with Rose. And we're gonna do back-to-back foils to frame her face, and then we're gonna skip slice going diagonal back. So it's gonna be more blended. My other model, I did diagonal forward, so there's more definition. This one, we're gonna go diagonal back, so it's gonna be more blended. And we're gonna omit the crown area, so there won't be a stripage situation. Sometimes we want stripes and sometimes we don't, right, Vanya?
That's brilliant.
Everyone's different. We celebrate both versions. All right, so we are gonna lift her base in between as well with Naked Glow and Twilight Dream to match this color before we do the overlay of Midnight Love Sticks. And there's a reason why. It's because you have to balance the color up here, so when you do the final color, it all blends together. It will all make sense. All right, we're gonna do 10 grams.
The Magnami.
Yes. All right, so you are gonna use 10 volumes, so you need 40 grams of this. There you go. So we're gonna do rose and bright mixed together to create a warmer rose tone, because I wanna retain the gold, but then we also wanna add a little pink, so it's gonna be a warmer side. All right, so you're gonna do 7 grams of yours, I'll do 7 grams of mine, so it'll be 14 grams altogether. Whip her up so you can see the 2 tones, the powder with the color. That consistency is beautiful.
And I love that you're showcasing this because normally I would probably do the roots and then do Lift Me Up, but I love that you're showing the technique of you can do it all together at once. So this cuts down on time, which is great because a lot of people would get like, oh, this is a color correction.
It cuts the step. Why work harder, work smarter?
Yes.
Okay, we heard that saying. That's what they mean. We're gonna do the air touch technique. So you see that there is baby hair here. You do not need to highlight the baby hair. You want to omit these because they will look like breakage. So she's gonna take up to 4 slices before there's actual visual impact. Because if you only did 2, look how thin that will look. You need to have 4 slices down to create that visual impact, so the color really, really pops. And remember, you don't want to highlight these baby hairs, and this is where the air touch technique comes into play. So we're going to tuck this behind her ear, and just like that. So we're blowing out all the short hairs right there. Look how much short hair comes out. Look at that. And this is all you're going to highlight. And this is easier than back comb sometimes around the face because it's hard to back comb short hairs. So that's why I like to do the air touch around the face, and I would back comb the back sometimes. But with her situation, because I am gonna base her in between, it's a lot more easier to do the air touch so I get to base the color, because if I was to back comb, it will all bunched up together. So another thing I like to do is this. When doing the air touch, I like to do a little clip so it doesn't slide or get blown away. All the short pieces come out, and look at that. You have open access to the color. So now we're able to lift through her virgin hair up here, and I'm able to also lift through her previously colored hair on the ends, because guess what? Lift Me Up will eat through previously color treated hair and highlight the hair at the same time while toning it at the same time. Amazing team of people here. Now, I do this alone a lot with my clients, and it's only me, but when I'm working shows, it's nice to have a team to help me because we need to do 7 or 8 models in a day or 2. My team is amazing here. Look at that. And you can see the hair is now getting thicker and longer by the 3rd foil. And remember, this is only 10 volume because I'm not trying to overlift her hair, because we are using Midnight Love at the final result, so we want to retain a lot of the warmth. Now, my other model that we're doing the fancy on, because it's more of a cooler base, I use use 30 volume because you have to override a lot of the orange for that violet from that fantasy to really pop through. Because Love is a triple red dye pigment from the Midnight Love collection. Knowing that I have the red, which is on the warmer side, than the violet from the fantasy, I only need to use 10 volume here. So you can see this is all I need to do. On the sides is 4 foils. Her hair is a little bit finer, so less is more. So you can see that I finished doing the face frame to the model's hair here. We have 4 foils back to back. And as I get to the back, what I do is do the diagonal back, and I have to pivot around the whole entire head here. So I'm literally wrapping. What's happening is I'm hitting the middle. So this would be the last foil. So sometimes less is more. Sometimes you need 1 and 2 foils. And sometimes you only need 1. It depends on the size of the client or the model's head. So in this case, you know, you can choose to go all the way down, but the whole goal of this is to not get too much highlights on the top of the head. You only get the highlights internally, not get the highlights here and up here. So everything inside, almost like a banh mi sandwich. All the meat inside versus the bread on the top and the bottom. So you're getting the internal part. And this is the whole entire panel here. And we're gonna air touch this from inside. See her blow drying the hair? And I'm catching all the short hair. Look at this, short and long, right? So the foil placement is key here. So you don't always have to foil horizontal up. You could foil diagonal. Okay, I'm gonna place the board in. Sometimes placing the color on the foil first helps you penetrate all the way through. But what I find with Lift Me Up, you don't have to worry about that because it penetrates through so easily. Having a foil board to hold everything in a flat panel keeps everything nice and clean. And sometimes what really helps is have the model bend their head down. Because sometimes we work really hard, try to get the angles right. And I want to show you something else too. I like to fold the bottom of the foil up. This ensures that none of the toner, the oil leaks out the bottom because we are doing vertical. So a lot of times when you're doing vertical, sometimes colors like to splooge the way out the bottom. So kind of cupping the bottom end is really important, but leaving the top open so it gives room for oxidation and expansion, if any. Usually we don't have that, but you can see here on her fringe, her bangs. I mean, she's a banger, okay? We have a banger situation. She has a lot of short hairs here and we had to work with. So again, you see, this is her natural part. We don't want to highlight that because you'll see stripes, unless that's what you want. But today, on my model here, we don't want to see any stripes. And I want to take an inch back. So I go diagonal back, and our goal is to highlight internally. So we're gonna do this panel right here. Now what really helps is if you have the model bend her head down like that, and go ahead and blow the foil. Perfect. And you can see all the short hair that's been left out. And having her bend her head down gives me easy access and also a nice position to apply the product without breaking my back. One swipe, boom, look at that, it just penetrates. Fold up. And again, this is on the other side of her head, so we want to fold this flap up, just like that. And then to go behind this, again, we want to do another inch, again, avoiding that parting that you see up here. So you take that inch back, and you work your way around. And later on, what you'll find yourself doing is really getting this whole entire panel. So it'll be 1 foil, 2 foil. And just like so, this is the 1, and we're gonna blow. There you go. Okay, so now that I'm done foiling all of her hair, I want you to see what's going on here. My final color overlay will be Midnight Love's 4 and 6, but I want you to see what's going on here. You see this black hair, you see this brown hair. What I want to do is touch up her brown hair, but avoid the routage area. The reason why is because when I do my final overlay, even with permanent color, it's not going to take evenly because this has been lifted so light, so there's going to be a small ring, a band around. So to avoid that, you want to shift the base slightly so it blurs in together, right? Really? All right, so Twilight Dream 7, this is our friend. Because it's a brown gold base, it gives that warm brown color that we all love. And sometimes we need a little warmth in our life, but because it does have a lot of depth, it actually has the power to even cover gray.
Yes, it's amazing. Add this to your gray formula to make a beautiful warm brown.
But today we're not covering gray, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of Naked Glow 9 into it, so it's gonna be lighter. So we're gonna do equal parts of this. So we're gonna do a full tube of Twilight Dream 7, our best friend. I love that we are embracing warmth more than ever, don't you?
Absolutely. You know I've always been a fan of warmth.
Yeah.
So I'm really
well,
happy.
I definitely love warm colors on you.
Me, I know.
I know, because you've done silvers and
Yeah.
lavenders, but for some reason with the warm colors, you look really good.
Thank you.
This is your color. This is the best I've ever seen your hair. Okay, we're gonna squeeze the Naked Glow 9 in, all right, because the colors are very pigmented, so that's why I'm gonna use the level 9 to sheer it out a little bit. So all together, we're gonna have 80 grams of, well, you know what? I feel like like
We need
a little bit more,
for
yeah,
this.
because I'd rather it be a little bit lighter because we can always take it a little bit deeper.
Yes.
So we'll do 35 grams of Naked Glow 9. There you have it. So 35 grams of Naked Glow 9 to 55 grams of Twilight Dream 7. All right, 20 volume, here we go. Yes. We should put a little scoopage of the collagen powder in. There you go. To protect the hair. And can we squirt a dot of Olaplex in there?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we whisk it on up. So that is Twilight Dream and Naked Glow 9's oxidative permanent color. So that's why you don't see the color cream until it oxidizes in the hair. So remember, as it oxidizes, it always looks deeper and darker. But trust the process that when it's all done and you rinse the hair out, it's gonna be a lot lighter than you think. Our goal isn't to completely match it. Our goal is to merge her hair with her natural into that brown. All right, hand condoms.
Gotcha.
Help me get it on.
So big.
See? She a naughty one.
I'm a teaser.
You're trying to compete with Kim Wasabi here. All right, so you see here, I don't need to drag this color all the way down. Our goal is to merge. So remember, a little scoopage of product is all you need. Just tap the product on and merge. You see that? Use your hand as a platform. Don't get it on the routage because you don't need to. Just merge that base in, just like so. See, as long as you merge, but avoid the scalp because you don't want the scalp to glow. You still want that shadow there. And you continually do this around the head and it makes such a big difference. Why not do this so everything processes at the same time? Use your hand as a platform, tap that product on. You don't need much product because the product just penetrates all the way through. So I'm gonna have Kim take over. We're gonna do this around. We're gonna let her process for 30 minutes and we'll be back. Kim, Kim, come help me.
Let me put on her woman condoms.
Oh yeah.
I don't need a condom. I like it's there.
We have to protect you, Kim, because you have a lot of husbands. You've been around.
Okay, so Kim, I want you to face her for me while I take care of the other models. Take over, Kim. I'm having Italian food in Vietnam. Look at this. Yes. Spaghetti and meatballs. It's good.
Starbucks.
I didn't know they make this at Starbucks. Only in Vietnam? Wow, that's very exclusive. Okay, you know what? I have to say I love the Starbucks here because it has the oolong tea strawberry and it's so good. This is so good. Look at this. Oh my God, this is the best. I wish we have this in the US. We don't. You two are the best. Thank you for being here.
You seem very happy.
I'm very happy. I'm always happy. I'm happy even when I'm stressed, to be honest, because I'm grateful. Because I'm doing what I love. You know how it is. All right, I'm gonna feed you.
How am I gonna fit that in my mouth? You gotta twirl it more.
I'm gonna twirl it. Make it fit, Carla. You can make it fit. Taste that Italian food in Vietnam. Yes. Is it good? It's pretty good. You like that? You made it fit? Where's my friend? Okay, he is the best masseuse here at the salon. I kind of want to take him back to my hotel. I mean, not in that way, but to get a massage. Like in my, to get a massage. You know what I mean? He has great fingers. Well, I've been working really hard on 7 models. I mean, come on now. Thank you.
Are you excited for tonight? We're having Wednesday.
Oh yes, I love bun sel. You like bun sel too. Yeah. Bun sel is Vietnamese crepe and it's made of rice flour, coconut milk, and turmeric, which is very, very healthy with vegetables. A lot of people think it's egg, but it's not. And I grew up eating it because my mom used to make it for me all the time. And it was hard for me because I remember, growing up in Oklahoma, I was afraid to let my friends see me eat like my Vietnamese food and Chinese food growing up because they would make fun of the smell and say, ew, what you eating? And blah, blah, blah. So you know what I did? Like I was like, oh, I want that Lunchable. I'll try to bring it. And guess what? As an adult now, I'm so proud to be Asian and Vietnamese that I love eating my food and I love sharing my food. And that's why I love sharing Vietnamese and Asian food with you, Carla. And you enjoy it.
I love it.
Krista, I feel like I need to give you the biggest hug and welcome you on board, like officially, because I haven't got that opportunity. Can I give you a big hug? Like a sandwich hug? I want to give you a big sandwich hug. And you too, Carla. We have to give a 3-way hug.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Nyok gets a hug too. Nyok gets a hug. Now you sit down and I massage you. Look, I have to take care of people who take care of me. No? I have to work now. I have to get back to work. Can we finish later? Later? Một chút xíu? Nằm lại, okay? Cảm ơn nhiều. Thank you. Take my water. I have to stay nourished and lubricated. Hydrated. I said lubricated. Get back to work now. Look at this.
I haven't got to see it yet.
Yeah, this is all her hair.
This is all of her hair.
Yeah, can you believe that? Just a lot of.
It's gorgeous.
We literally got to foil her whole entire head. But the color is gonna look so pretty on stage.
Yeah, it's gonna pop.
This is Violet Sorcery and Pink Possession.
She'll walk the stage.
Yeah, she'll definitely walk the stage. But look how deep this color is. The depth of that Violet Sorcery. And then to tip it and ombre it out with a little Pink Possession, it gives it that like blueberry raspberry feel. So I'm gonna curl her. And the curls to create body, not so much to create an actual curl, you know? Okay, so we're gonna use Guy Tang My Defender. It's the most amazing heat protection spray. It gives the hair a nice soft satin finish to hold the curl and protect from humidity and protect from heat. You'll need to mist it on just enough so it creates like a nice polymer around the hair so it holds the hair that makes it feel touchable and soft while protecting it from heat. All right, the curls look really beautiful, right? Look at the shine. Amanya, one of the things I love is having the ability to communicate with you. As a team member, as a friend, I always like to share with you how I feel, and I want you to have that safe space to share with me how you feel, because I feel like a lot of times we don't communicate our feelings enough and we internalize them and we let them fester, and then they can grow into something kind of disastrous. So I'm glad that we're able to have moments where we get to talk to each other so we know where we're at with everything. So, you know, you feel safe with me and I feel safe with you, so that way we know we're a good team.
Thank you for that. Completely. I agree with you, because sometimes, you know, when we're so busy and I can take things and maybe internalize it the wrong way and think like, it's good that I simmer on it and then later on we talk about it and we're like, no, that was just in my head. It wasn't even that. Yeah. So I appreciate you.
You can read me now, right? You understand?
Very much so.
Yeah. You know I care about you.
I do. Thank you.
Okay, good. Because you are amazing. And I want you to know that.
Sky, I appreciate you.
We don't ever want to let things fester. Being sensitive is a good thing. You have to be in touch with your emotions and not be ashamed of it. You know, you don't want to trap yourself in the closet.
And communication is key. It really is.
With every type of relationship. Yeah, if there's no communication, then a lot of things can fall apart, you know? Oh my God, look at that color.
Let me see which one.
Oh my God, that was only 30 volume. That looks so pretty.
Oh my God, how stunning is that?
Oh my God, we did good. Oh my gosh, Kim, I gotta see this. Oh my God, this looks so good. Lift Me Up Rose and One Step with 30 Volume. You can see that soft pink. It's so pigmented. Her hair is so much shinier. Look how beautiful that color is, right? And we're not even done. All right, so this is the in-between using Lift Me Up Rose with 30 Volume. One-step process. You could leave this as is and it's beautiful. Look at those beautiful pink highlights, right? With the Lift Me Up Rose. You can stop here, leave it, and just be done with it. But I decided to use it as a pre-lifter, so now I'm gonna glaze her over with a permanent color of Midnight Fantasy 5 and Midnight Violet through the routage area. So create a shallow root, blending this all the way down so the color is gonna look very licious. This is so pretty. Like if you wanna stop here, you can. This is perfect for your everyday client if they want the pink highlights in one step. But can we talk about how healthy this hair is? Look at that shine. It's so healthy, so strong. Lift and tone in one process. Let's get the Midnight Fantasy on you. Come on, let's go. What do you think about the hair so far?
Unbelievable. Look at how even that is, Guy.
Look at this, the rose. That's it, one step. We're gonna do Midnight Violet 3 and Midnight Fantasy 5. This is gonna be with 10 volume. It's gonna be on her routage. It's to prevent that hot root look with doing red. Violet has blue in it, so it helps mute the scalp. So this is gonna be our first formula. There you go, 30 grams. Okay, now I'm gonna squeeze the Midnight Fantasy 5 in. So we're gonna have 60 grams of color all together. And this is gonna be the shadow root formula. And I always like to introduce a cooler tone at a deeper level to mute the scalp.
And we're gonna do equal parts of 10 volume. So we did 60 grams of permanent color, and now we're gonna do 60 grams of 10 volume.
All right, look at that coloration whipping up. Collagen powder, there you go. a squirt. I went and put this on a retouche. Are you ready? Here we go. Look at that color just glide right on. And because it's permanent, it will shift the base too, and that's what we want. We want to lift the base to match her hair that's already been shifted. And this will also blur the highlights in at the same time. Look at that base. Perfect. That base though. That base though. That base though. That base though. I love warm colors. Who love warm colors? Do you love warm colors?
Warm
Come on.
colors.
Warm colors. Warm colors. Warm colors. Warm colors.
You get warm colors.
You get warm. You get warm. You get
Everybody
warm.
gets a warm color.
All right, so you can see her color processing on her retouche, that Midnight Violet 3 as well as the Midnight Fantasy. Now we're gonna pull Midnight Fantasy 5 through her mids and ends. So 10 volume is all we need. Okay, so 110 grams of developer to match the amount of color. She does have plenty of hair. My hero! Sprinkle it, sprinkle it. We got the Olaplexation. Are you an Olaplexual?
Yes, I am.
An
Yes, I am.
Olaplexual.
I hope that means I use Olaplex.
As long as you're not a clout sexual.
What is a cloud sexual?
You never heard of clout sexual?
No, I really don't know what that is.
Does anyone here know what a clout sexual is? Come forward. Anyone? Ariana, do you know what a clout sexual is? Kim, do you know what a clout sexual is?
No, I've never heard of that before.
Amanya, get over here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Come join us on this conversation.
Amanya would know.
No, I don't. Why? Why would I know?
You
He
don't.
called for you. I was like, wait, what?
Okay, so you never heard of a clout
Please
sexual. A clout sexual is someone who will sleep with anything that will give them clout.
Oh, that's
Do,
definitely.
do we know anybody like that?
Yep. I'm sure you know a lot of people like that. Just
I know quite a few.
shade.
I know, but seriously, we've never heard of clout sexuals
No, I
before.
haven't. Now
That's
I know.
so crazy. You can Google it. Clout
Clout
sexual
sexual.
exists, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna apply this on her head.
What's your preference?
My preference, not clout sexual.
No.
My preference is Almar, my husband, right here. He is my preference.
Aw, so cute.
So that makes me homosexual. This is very crucial. You want to take that root color, blur it down, take advantage of that situation, and then now get that Midnight Fantasy 5 and pull it all the way down from mids to ends. That's what you want to do. And because this is a permanent color, it will shift the base at the same time and deposit a rich, beariful color. Oh my gosh, this is Boomba Wet. Oh, this is the best lunch while model prepping.
Banh mi.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're having banh mi too. Look at this, banh mi sandwich. Oh my god, you bring us even more banh mi. Oh, that's for Ariana. I was like, more? I was like, oh, this is so good. Look at this. Look at all the meat in here. So there's 10 kinds of meat in here. Look at this. Banh mi sandwich is so good, right? Banh mi, Vietnamese food. Look at this. Boomba Wet is my favorite. Everyone always talk about pho. They only know pho in the US. Like, no, there's bông rio and Boomba Wet. It's so good. Oh. All right, so this is my model with the 10 volume Lift Me Up with Bright and Rose mixed together. So look at that money piece. Look at these money pieces around her face frame here. That's only with 10 volume on dark Asian hair. And you can see how far that lifted with 10 volume. So imagine with 20, 30, or 40. This is the perfect foundation to put Midnight Love 4 and 6 on. From the 4 into the 6, shadow down to create that dimension. This is gonna look gorgeous, but look at that base color. Doing that Twilight Dream 7 with the Naked Glow 9, it gives her that nice warm toasty cinnamon brown hair that is beautiful. So when we overlay the Midnight Love, it's gonna look even more potent and powerful, but you gotta blend the color so when you put the final color in, there's no demarcation at all. This is perfect. We're gonna get started now. Let's go. Go ahead and finish this, Kim. I know the food is coming, but I want to apply the color to this model here so that way we can eat while they're processing. So our model here, what we're gonna do is use Midnight Love 4 and 6 mixed together. And this is gonna be on her retouche. The 4 has a lot of depth. It's gonna give you black cherry realness. So I don't want it to be as dark, so I'm mixing the 4 with the 6, and that's gonna go on retouche. And then we're gonna do Midnight Love 6 through the mids and ends. So this is gonna be the shadow root. This is gonna be the primary formula that you're gonna see everywhere. Squeeze your 6 in, I'll squeeze my 4 in. You can do 30 and 30.
30.
And then we're gonna squeeze mine in with a before. Go ahead and put 60 grams in.
Of 10 volume.
10 volume, that's right. Go ahead and help me on now and put that collagen powder in. Squirt it in, there you go. Less is enough. Okay, we're gonna apply this on her retouche. So you see how she has this bang situation? I usually like the bangs to be a little bit longer for face frame, so I don't want this to be like too stand-outy. So what I do is I drag the retouche formula just a little bit lower so it doesn't like draw too much attention to that, right?
So it's creating more of a shadow, a deeper shadow.
A deeper shadow, but you still see the dimension.
Yes.
But it connects with her base color. All right, so you can see her highlight from the air touch right in through there with the 10 volume. You want to blur that right on out. Touch. I like to go vertical because I get to fold the pages over like a book, and it gives me more access to a wider space. So you can see me go like that. And you don't have to work against gravity. You're folding the hair over like a book.
I love this because it's so clean, it's controlled, and the hair actually stays where it needs to.
It's time to use Midnight Love 6 to run through her mids and ends. You can see she's sitting here right now, and we are gonna squeeze out Midnight Love 6, right, with 10 volume, because we're gonna shift her base while depositing the rich color and pigment at the same time on her highlights and on her base color. So this is gonna look gorgific. All right, she does have plenty of hair, and we're gonna use our dedicated 10 volume. Put that collagen in, girl. Perfect. Okay, get a little olaplectual situation in here. Like olaplectual. Are you an olaplectual?
Yes.
Are you an olaplectual? All right, you're gonna get that base color at that retouche, swipe that on down, and then apply the 6. So Midnight Love 6 comes right over that, and don't be shy, don't be reservative, use that color, lather it on. There's no time for reservation. Lather that color in, and swipe, swipe, swipe it on down. And you can see where all of her highlights are put in. See that? See the lighter strands right through there? And now you're gonna have harmony. It's gonna be color on color. So the base will shift red, but so will the highlights. So we're gonna have rich, deep dimension, like black cherry and cherry pieces. So you can see right here where there's that dark and there's some highlights. So all of this will pick up the color differently because we pre-highlight the hair. And that's the secret to getting dimensional color that harmonizes. And we're gonna repeat throughout.
Guy Tang. Yeah.
Look at you go. Put on a show for the people. Love the control. You sell your soul to be regal. Do it for the story. Just do it for the story. Yeah. Life is never boring when you make shit up. You live for the drama. Do you get it from your mama? In the winter and the summer, you live for the drama. The drama. You drop it like the bass. Don't care if it's fake. Spilling that tea all over me. You live for the drama. Yeah, you live for the drama. Lights, camera, drama. All eyes on you when you're in the room. Bend in the truth. You need shampoo for the secrets in your hair. Do it for the story, just do it for the story. Yeah, life is never boring when you make shit up. You live for the drama. Do you get it from your mama? In the winter and the summer, you live for the drama. The drama.
So this is my brown hair model using the BB collection. I had to take her outside because it's hard to see with the indoor lighting. But this is her natural hair up here, where it's natural level 1 black. Here is where we have the BB series. And you can see the 5BB and a little bit of the 8BB. That lift that we get is like a beautiful, cool chocolate brown. Look at that contrast between that black and that brown side by side. That lift is gorgeous. It's only 20 volume. And I want to show that you don't have to like highlight and bleach everybody. Sometimes you want to leave the hair looking like a chocolate brown color. And this is a beautiful base color. And you can see see like how before, like see her ends were slightly brassy from before with old highlights, but now her new color with the 8BB on the ends, with that 5BB, you get that beautiful chocolate brown color. All right, so look at my shadow ash model. On this side, I color her hair with shadow ash. This is her virgin side, which is her natural black hair. You can see how black and dark that hair is. We lift her hair with 20 volume, 30 volume, 40 volume, using level 5 on the routage, level 6 on the mids, level 7 on the ends. You get that gray-blue base to control and lift that base so the hair is lighter, browner without brass. And the color lasts a long time. This is the color I used on my hair. Shadow ash is amazing for dark hair when you want to lift and get lighter brown hair that looks natural and believable. So look at this contrast. Look how brassy even her old ends are. See that? It's like brassy, but look on this side. It's muted, controlled, and it's cool. And look how gorgeous that color is. And you can see here how much brassier that is and how dark her base is up here. This is gorgeous, and that shine is everything from the shadow ash. Oh wow! Oh wow! Hey, you're all here! Woo! Yes! Where do we sit? Oh, you want me here? Okay, I want bansao. Jai ai. Okay. Okay, Ariana, I'm curious about this menu. Let's open it up. Okay. Oh my gosh, this menu is very, very nice. There's pictures? I like when there's pictures. Because you know how like in the US a lot of the menu is like, oh, there's just words, but you don't see. This is it. This is bansao. Yes, the crepes. Oh, pineapple. When I say like pineapple, they give you the whole pineapple with the rice inside of it. How do you have this much option on the menu? Hello. Yes. Okay. Oh, here we go. See, you got vegetables. Oh my God, that's huge. That's the biggest bansao I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
That is huge. Oh my God.
That's the biggest I've ever seen.
I've never seen anything that big before.
Karma, everything is bigger in Vietnam.
And apparently so, that's huge. Can I
like what I see.
I like, oh! You're a size queen.
Just sometimes.
Oh my God.
Size
Krista, have you seen anything bigger than that?
It's huge.
That's huge.
That's what
Okay.
she said.
Okay, can I put this next to my face?
That is, oh, you want it next to your face.
Okay, I mean, look at this next to my face. This is huge.
Wow, look at that.
Can I take a crack test? Oh, it's crispy. Okay, I want some. Can we break it open? Oh, look at this.
Oh, okay.
This is the vegetarian one for Ariana. Oh! I love this. Well, I'm gonna take a little taste test.
Show us your process.
It's nice. You like bansao.
Yes, I love bansao. You taught me it.
Oh yeah. And you got all the lettuce and greenery. Okay, y'all. Kim, teach all of us how to eat right.
So you can wrap it with that.
Like this?
Yes. And then you put the herbs on it.
Herbs.
Do you want?
Okay, this is rice, right?
Yeah, it's
rice
rice
noodle.
noodle.
Okay, rice noodle.
And
And this is rice paper.
Yeah, so you wrap it underneath everything.
Oh wow.
And you roll it like spring roll.
I've never seen the rice paper like this. Oh, like this.
Yes, and then you dip it with the sauce.
Oh, I love this.
I know, right?
Okay, here we go. Fish sauce. We love fish sauce.
Careful, don't get it on your clothes. You like it?
I love it. Okay, so what makes bansao so special is that it's turmeric, coconut milk, and rice flour mixed together to create this shell. A lot of people think it's like omelet. They think it's an egg, but it's not an egg. It's actually very healthy. I'm gonna grab some of the beef. This is actually one of my favorite things to eat. I remember my mom used to make this for me growing up as a kid, and so it reminds me of my mom, who is Vietnamese. So this is very special for me. And you can wrap it with a lettuce if you want, or you could get rice paper on the outside to make it even extra crispier. This is a rice paper. You could do a double wrap, add pork in it too, you can. You just have fun, just wrap and roll and dip. right? And then you put it in.
Yes, in your mouth.
In my mouth. Okay, where else? Mo.
We're better together. Can't tear our worlds apart. No, we're better together. I'll hold on to your heart.
Oh! Pineapple fried rice? Kim, look at this pineapple fried rice. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna smell it. Okay, you feed me.
Okay, I'll feed
Feed me.
you. Wow, that was deep.
Mmm. Mmm.
No,
Whoa.
no.
Hey, bestie!